Hi, I'm here with Coach Davies of Centenary University. He's also the athletic director here at Centenary. I'm going to ask him a couple of questions about his time here during COVID. So first off, what was your original reaction to hearing about COVID?
Oh, well, to be honest with you, I mean, for the first couple of weeks, obviously for everybody in the country, well, not only in the country, but in the world, um, I guess it was like it's a flu, it's a cold, it's a stronger version of that. So I'm going to be perfectly honest with you, and probably naive in that case. I didn't realize the impact it really was going to have on everybody, not only with Centenary, but my family, my relatives. And so, to be perfectly honest with you, I took it as being something less serious than it really turned out to be.
I think that's a very fair point. I think a lot of people did. I did, and I know a lot of other people did. So my next question is, what was one bad memory from COVID here at Centenary?
You can call it a bad moment, to be honest with you, Zach. I think the biggest issue, and I think we're still struggling a little bit, or some people are still struggling with it now, the after effects of COVID, is the effect it really had on the students. I know my son was at Susquehanna at the time, came home, he said, I can't do the online stuff. I can't be online at Susquehanna. And we like, you just come home. And then, you can do your work. If you want to do your work, he actually ended up coming to Centenary in the spring of the COVID year, which I guess was 2019, 2020. So he actually came to Centenary to deal with that. But I think the biggest thing, and like I said, I don't think it was um, a bad thing. I just think it was very, very tough on everybody, students and staff alike, having to deal with online classes, students not knowing, sometimes as a student, you prefer to see you be upfront and face the professors and you can get whatever you need from them. But doing it online, it takes a kind of a discipline that I think some students struggled with. So that would, like I said, I don't, not so much it was bad. I think it had some negative connotations.
And then my final question is, what was one good thing, if you can think of a good thing that came about from COVID here at Centenary?
Um, Honestly, and I'm saying it from a centenary perspective because that's what you questioned me on. But from a personal point, I think my family and ourselves, I have a older son and daughter in their 20s now. I thought he brought us together. We did a lot more things. We were limited to what we do, but we were in the house together, so we had to kind of get on, if that makes sense. But I think in regards to centenary, I think we all had to pull together in order for us to keep the college open. And you know as well as I do now, there's certain schools that are closing down for all different kinds of reasons. In order for us to keep Centenary's gates open, we had to do a lot of work together, and helping the student athletes, students as well. And I'll be perfectly honest with you, I'm going to give credit to Bruce Murphy, our past president, who, as a military person, had the discipline and knew how to operate under those circumstances, which I think were very tough for everybody, you guys included. So I think the positive from that was the fact that we got through it and we were able to keep the school open for the most part, although open meaning, keeping the doors open ready. So we are here where we are now. So I think that was probably one of the positives there.
All right. Thank you for your time, and I appreciate the interview.
Not a problem. Have a good one. Take care.
Thank you. You too.